Just wait for 2 minutes. Maybe everyone is joining. Yeah. So see, we have added a two column. First one is total cost and second one is net revenue. So total cost, how we add? See in the Excel. Let me show you in Excel. First one is total cost. Okay. So in Excel we have a function like sum. Okay. So you have to just add these four column and enter. Your total cost is this one. And second one is net revenue. For net revenue, you have to revenue minus discount and your net revenue is ready. Okay, so these kind of things we have done into the Power BI by adding or by subtracting direct column reference, and this is called a column reference indexing or column reference context. Okay, so now we are adding a two more new column. So two more new column is add a new column. Now we need a profit because we are working into the fast food restaurant. Then we also know that how much profit we have. So right now we have to rename the name as profit. And for profit, what is thing? Net revenue minus total cost. Net revenue minus total cost and click enter. Your profit column is ready now. Okay, and now one more column is profit percent. Okay, so profit in the organization there is a multiple basis in which we have to calculate a profit. Like in some company the profit is calculated on the basis of sales, some company the profit is calculated on the basis of uh, gross sales, some company there is a profit calculated on the basis of some expenses. Okay, so these kind of profit percentage generated. So as per right now we have a requirement of that we have collect the profit percentage on the basis of net sales. So profit percentage on the basis of net sales means what is the formula of percentage? Profit divided by net sales, simple. So you need to just click the profit and divide by net sales, means a net revenue. Okay, and click enter. See your profit percentage column is ready. See, it will give us the this kind of data. So you need to just go there and there is an option is percentage. So you need to just click over percentage and there is a complete percentage. It means the profit is 71 profit divided by 154 is equal to 46.10%. In the calculator, I will show you like 71 divided by 154 is equal to 46.10%. This is our complete data with a row wise. Okay, so now I have just saved the file again and give you a see. Before that, our Excel size is 641, and now when we calculate the four column 1, 2, 3, and 4, your file size become a 739. It means it increase approx 100 KB. Okay, so now the same thing 1, 2, 3, 4. The same thing we will add by adding a measure. Okay, right now we are adding these four things. Right now, we are adding these four column total cost, total revenue, profit, and profit percent by adding a column. But right now, we have to use these four column by adding a new measure. So for new measure, we have to click a new table for a measure. So I just click a new table and give the name as measure table. click enter. Oh, just a minute. Wait. Click on new table and name the table as the table. So why we create a measure table? Because under the measure table, we have to use some calculation or some DAX function. DAX means a data analytic expression like this one. Calculated column is done. Now we have done a calculated measure. So measure is use your data only from outside. It means it does not increase your column size. It does not increase your anything. Like first we have to use a total cost. Cost we have total cost function. We write as a tax. Total cost tax. Total cost DAX into the Power BI, we have a one function related to SumX. And see, what is the return? SumX belongs to return the sum of an expression evaluated for each row in a table. Means we have to connect the table and each row, the sum wise they will do. Means total cost we have a four column. First what is cost of product, direct cost, indirect cost, as well as delivery cost. So it will give you total cost by adding those four. Okay. So sum, and then we have to use a tab, and then table name. So table name is fast food restaurant, comma. It means table name is done, and now we have an expression, and expression is the same we have done in earlier, like cost of product plus direct cost plus indirect cost and plus delivery, and click summation of close the bracket to close the function and click on enter. See, your total cost measure is ready. So now we have to create a new measure. It's for net revenue. Now we have to use net revenue. So for net revenue, we have a use of before creating a net revenue, we have to use a total revenue, means a gross revenue. Because we have a gross revenue into the column table, but don't have into the measure table, then how to calculate a gross measure? The sum of revenue. The sum of revenue is called the gross revenue. Okay, so we have to create first is a measure, and then we have to subtract the one measure from another measure. It means a gross revenue is added and total cost is added. So now the third thing we have to add for maintaining a net revenue, to add a discount, total discount. Okay, so there is a option is here is a total discount. Total discount, we have used a sum function, and sum function tell us that add all the number of column, in which how many column we can add. Like first we have to just add only discount column, discount, and close the bracket and enter. It means your total discount is ready. So now we are making the net revenue for this. Now we are using a net sales. Okay, for net revenue, there is the same thing. So net revenue is gross revenue minus discount. And you need to just enter your net revenue, net sales is column there. And now from a net sales, we have to deduct the total cost is become a profit. Then we have to use a new measure for profit as well as now we have to use a profit. And for profit, we have a net sales minus total cost. Okay, your profit is ready. Now for making a profit percentage, we have a one more option. Okay, one more function like profit percentage. And for profit percentage in the calculated column we have used a profit divide by sales, but now we have used a divide function here, divide. And what is the numerator? Numerator is profit. Click on profit and comma, and denominator is net sales, so we are using a net sales and close the bracket. See, it will give us the profit percentage on the basis of sales. Okay, so now we have to use one. Click on save. Please mute yourself. Now click on save and yes, and see the file size. Now see, your file size is just 741. It means the last file size is 739. Means after creating all these measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 measure we have created, and it just take a 2 KB data. But when we click the 4, when we add the 4 column, when we add the 4 column, this 4 last 4 column, total cost, net revenue, profit and profit percentage, it will take around 100 KB data. Okay, so there is a reason behind the calculated column and calculated measure. We should always use mostly should always use mostly create a measure instead of calculated column. Instead of calculated column. But why? Only there is a one reason to less increase your file size, because suppose right now I am working in just 10,000 data. Okay, but suppose if you are in a big company, okay, like in big company, and you have a 10,000 million of row of data, then your file size will be higher. Then it will take a higher time to increase your reports or automate your report, to refresh your report. Then for making for to making the debug, this kind of debug into the Power BI, it it helps you to create a measure. Okay, it will give you the one more thing, that you have to create a measure instead of calculated column. How much else is possible? Like in our data, if we don't need to create these 4 columns, then it is okay, because we have a measure. Now if we want to delete this column, total cost, net revenue, profit and profit percentage, then it will decrease your file size by 100%. But our 100 KB, but our data is maintained is here like measure table, because measure does not increase any column size. It will only to calculate your data from column reference to row reference. And what is a column and row reference? Column reference means your data, suppose if you have a one table related to this, your data is divided into, suppose if you do a total cost, the total cost is done with 50, 15, 12 and 6, the total. So it will directly total your cost into just one go. It will not increase your file size like one by one. It will directly total your cost. Okay, but what is the benefit to include? Let me show you in the table view. See, in the table view, we have a calculated there is a date, and I will use date hierarchy. Okay, and click on date. I use this one is the date format right now. And now we are dragging the drop of like total cost, and this total cost is from like your calculated column. And right now we have a total cost by measure. See, your all things are same, 92 and 92. Your total cost is same for every time, but there is an option to implicit and explicit. So what is the use of implicit and explicit? See, this one is calculated column, so it has an implicit value. Sum as sum, average, minimum, maximum, count this thing, standard deviation, variance, and median. But this kind of total cost you cannot reuse from other visualization. Okay, suppose if you need an average into the another visualization, then how to use? You need to just click over there and your implicit sum is usable for reuse. But explicit measure, when you click on the visualization, what is the use of explicit? See, this one is explicit, and it means is the total cost of sum only, because we have used the sum function into total cost. Then it will increase only on sum, and it does not affect any average, standard deviation, and it function is reusable. And reusable for what? Like in the further, if you're doing some advanced analytic means, suppose in our data we have a category. Okay, suppose we have a how much category, maybe suppose we have a multiple category right now. Okay, suppose if we need to distribute or allocate only a fast food restaurant cost, then how to calculate? Because for the cost function like this, we have calculated the total cost. But if we want to allocate the total cost only on the fast food restaurant, then we need to use a measure of calculate and filter, these two measures. So when we use the calculate and filter function, we always use a tax function, not implicit value. So that is the reason to use the as concept to increase the measure, not the calculated column. Any doubt, anyone? Why we use a calculated column or why we use a calculated measure? Is there any doubt for this? Because value is same always. Calculated column value is same, calculated measure value is almost same. See, always 824052, 824052. One total cost is calculated from calculated measure. It means a context filter context, and second one is total cost tax, means calculated by a function like sum function. So the value is same, but the benefit is the function in which the total cost we are created by a DAX, it is a reusable, and implicit value is not reusable. Okay, so there is a one reason to use a calculated measure or calculated column. Now the fifth thing is visualization. Okay, so visualization is what? Suppose we have one table. This one is a table. Okay, so when we connect, suppose I just click over there and this table into tag into any visualization. Right now, this table I will connect, suppose into this table, into this chart. See, our table and chart is ready for this. And you need to just click over there and put the date value only. See, your date is at 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Your total cost is ready. Like in the total, see, the value is always same because one total cost is by calculated column and one total cost is calculated by calculated measure. So this kind of visualization you have to maintain. And if you want to drag and drop by quarter, see, quarter first, two, three, and four. Number four is a month-wise data. Okay, and it's a day-wise data. So as per our requirement, we have to calculate it, the total things. Okay, so this kind of visualization we have to ready for this, and this is a fourth our Power BI just overview regarding that we have to use this kind of data or this kind of function, because we have a many more measure like gross revenue we have. Right now, suppose if you want what is you want right now, we want a total revenue, so there is an option of card. Okay, so for this card suppose if we want a net sales, okay, see your net sales is 2 million. It means when you click over there and here you write, okay, click enter, your net sales is 2 million. And how to format your net sales, you have to see when you click on any visualization, you have a multiple format. Like first one is field, in which you have to drag and drop your field. Second thing, you have to format. It means, see, there is, when you click over there, it will show you format, means format the visualization. How to format? Click the visualization, go to format tab, and there is suppose title. If you want to give a title, then you give a total sales. Here, see, total sales is there. Now when you click down, it will increase your font color. If you want to increase, give the font color is white and background color is this one. See, your font is ready. And now third thing, you have to align your font. Total sales, you have to increase the size. If you want, you have to change your font as well. As suppose I need to use this font, and see, total sales is there and net sales is there. So we want to remove the net sales. So how to remove? In the category, you switch on the off and your net sales value is gone and your total sales value is done. So total sales amount is 2 million. See, if your manager is asking in your company that what is the total sales of in our data, so total sales is 2 million, but suppose I will add one slicer for a date. Okay, so date range we have, and I will add this slicer to the date. And suppose your manager is asking from you that from the year 2070 to 2021, how much sales we have. 653 point K is a total sales, and see the graph is automatically changed when you drag and drop your slicer. See, automatically change. Okay, so there is a benefit to use the Power BI. When you click the date range, your data is automatically changed. See, from 2019 to 2021, your sales is this one. Okay, your sales is value this and your total cost value is this. Now another one more card. What, so in the Power BI, there is a one good option to increase your visualization. Like you not just to click your this visualization and click copy and paste. Okay, paste, paste. Okay, so how many times you can click copy and paste your visualization for making the next visualization on the basis of the same chart or same cards. Okay, like this, total sales is there. Now we need, instead of total sales, we want gross sales. Okay, so gross sales is 733.6K. So change the only the name of this one, means that only change the title. All the formatting are same. Gross sales, and from the net sales you have to increase the total net sales. Okay, and this one, instead of this total sales, we have total cost. Okay, so this one is total cost. The total cost only. And instead of this sales, we want a total discount. So click over there and title total discount, and instead of this sales, we need a profit. Now you have to change the title profit. See, all the things are done. Total sales. When you click down, because formatting is done by one only, and your data is ready. Total sales, total gross sales, total cost, total discount, and total profit up to the 2016 to 2021. If you select a particular range like this one, okay, so particular range we have a total number of sales is 48,000, gross sales is 53,000, Total cost is 25K and total discount is 4810 and total profit is 23K. So all the visualization we have done by just one go. And you can click over there. These are the formatting tool. I will tell you in later complete that what are the tools in everything. Like in title, we have show you. I have show you the title, font color, this kind of things we have like formatting. What we do in Excel, but according to in Excel into the Power BI, Power BI is the most easier tool to use as compared to Excel for a chart or for this kind of thing. So the visualization thing. Okay. And next one, suppose if we want anything like gate chart. Okay, so gate chart, we have this kind of chart we have. So gate chart we have under the basis of net sales, okay, and gross sales is the target value. See, this gate chart is showing us the gross sales is 53K and net sales is 48K. Otherwise, you can transfer your value. Gross value is upper and target value is down. See, your gross value is 53 and your target sales is 48K. Means the 5K you have, it is a discount value. Okay, or it is a something a cost which will deduct it from your net gross sales. See, this kind of chart we have also. Okay, and the second thing, we have a KPI as well as for multiple things like pie chart. If we need to connect, see, gross revenue and net sales, the all are completed by a pie chart with the same column. You need to just click the visualization and put the value like donut chart we have. Okay, as well as in table presentation, see gross revenue and net sales, the amount value. And if you want as a KPI, see your KPI is ready, gross revenue and net sales, because this one is not ready because this is not any indicator for this, so KPI is not usable here. So right now we are using a get chart. And now anything we have done into this, like second things we have done, uh, like fast food restaurant, suppose if we want a top 5 category, like if we want a category, okay, so there is a multiple category into our fast food restaurant and we use a net sales. Net sales, see, category wise net sales is there, or you can increase the size. In the tabular format, I will show this. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 category and total sales is 158,907. Net sales, and move the formatting of the value. See, your net sales is this $15,89,074. Okay, so what if I want top 5 category, only top 5. Okay, so means out of 11, only top 5 category I want only. So I need to just send it here. This one, and under this we have only need a top 5. Okay, so how to calculate a top 5? First you need to click all the outside because it will select the one only. Now all the things, and see under the filter pane, this one, we need a top 5 category or top 2 or top 3, anyone which, suppose your manager asking you, please tell us the top 5 category on the basis of sales. So click on the categories, okay, and move to the basic filtering to top n. Okay, top n means you need a top how much time. So we need a top 5 category. So top 5 on the basis of what? If your manager say the top 5 on the basis of sales. Okay, so you need to just track in the value of total sales by value and apply filter. See, your top 5 category by sales. if you see the value decreasing order, first one is fast food, sandwich, burger, American, and coffee. These are the top 5 categories. Okay, by this. So these are the multiple kinds of filter we have to done. If you need, suppose in the same filter, if you need only top 3, see 1, 2, and 3 is there only. Apply 1, 2, and 3. So the same thing we have done. Suppose if you need to just copy and paste this one and click down. Right now, instead of category, we need, suppose top 5 category, top 5 country. Suppose if we need a top 5 country is the same, I think. So we need a city. Yeah, there is a multiple city. There is a multiple city we have. Okay, so how to we calculate a net sales by top 5? So you need to just filter out on city only, basic to top and click suppose top 5. And by on the basis of the very main thing that sometimes we need a top 5 on the basis of profit or top 5 on the basis of cost as well, as so that we can ascertain the value and then click the apply filter. See your top 5 city wise net sales. Right now we have a top 5 city by net sales 16, 13, 12, 11, and 10. The total sales of top 5 countries is 64. And the same thing you can done the copy and paste this one, and this one you can turn into the visualization as well. This one is a tabular format, and then if you want to use this chart or suppose any other chart, this chart, okay, so you can use a chart as well as for this one. See, these are the top 5 and you can write it down here on the formatting tab. Suppose if you want to use a data label of, see, 16.8K means a 16.8K is a hostel, and then you can format your data axis. Color is, suppose if you want the black color, okay, this one is black. Increase the type size. See, your size is increasing, as well as if you don't need this title like city, then you can switch off the title, because city is like we have to see that sales by city, then we don't need this kind of city. So format as per your data and click on data label, data color. If you want to change this color, okay, suppose if I want to change this visualization color, net sales by city, and also you can change the title as well as top 5 cities by sales. So right now we have a top 5 cities by sales, and in the same thing we have copy and paste. Right now I put it down up. So this one is top 5 city by sales. Right now I want a top 5 city on the basis of profit. Let's say we need on the basis of profit and apply. Net sales and profit. Okay, just down. See, we have a top 5 city by profit. See, the value is same because the sales is same. Just a minute. On the basis of value, no, here. Yeah. We need a profit on the value, and on the basis of profit, see, we have a value. Profit is Houston, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Columbus, and Dallas. All the same country, but the value is different. 81K is a profit, 614K, and on the same table, okay, on the same table, when we put the profit here, see, your value is top 5 is automatically top 5. You don't need to choose anything again and again. Net sales and profit. So 16.8 this one, and 8065 means 8.1K is your profit. So this kind of visualization you can maintain into the Power BI. So any doubt guys relating to this? Anyone? Any question related to this? Like today we are done with some related to fast food restaurant project. Okay, Then I will send you for after 1 hour, I will send you the complete Excel file as well as this Power BI file. So you can directly pull out your things to make some intelligence over it and maintain some of the visualization by tomorrow morning and send it to me by next after maybe in night. Okay, today night send it to me, that so that I can review your presentation. If you have any doubt, you can directly call me. Like if I have any time to discuss with you, then I will reach out to you. Otherwise, I will discuss your doubt tomorrow. First, I will discuss your doubt tomorrow, and then we will move further calculation on the same project, fast food restaurant, because we have some calculation or some measure more for this. So we have making some of the advanced calculation on it, how to calculate, how to add one of the dim table as well as calendar table. So if you have any doubt, still you can ask me.
So in page 1,
Yeah.
like the particular year date we have selected, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
This one, like yes, which visualization we have to select?
Only the date visualization. Okay, for slicer, this one, slicer.
Slicer. Okay.
And this
Fine.
slicer is used only, not only for dates. This slicer is used for anything. Like you can use a slicer. Suppose if you want slicer on the basis of like restaurant. Suppose if you slice it on the basis of category. Okay. See, there is a category as well as, and you can click on there. There is a many option I will tell you in later classes. It's horizontal, and see, your visualization is ready. Let me just format this one. Yeah, see, on the basis of category as well. Suppose if you want only use the American restaurant, click on the American restaurant, and then that your report is ready for only American restaurant. So this kind of slicer you can maintain anything you can, like city as well as country, as well as date range, as well as anything in which you need a slicer. Okay, like this, I will show you. See this kind of slice, because here we don't need a slicer like in sales. I have see selected year as well as I have slicer 2010 and 11, selected month as well as selected quarter as well as. Suppose I select 2010, it will automatically change. If I select August, the same two slicer in the same thing. Okay, if I select quarter 3, there is a note, nothing. Then if I select 2011 only, see the value is retained, because in 2010 August and quarter 3 we have no value. Okay, so in 2011 August quarter 3 we have this kind of value, so it will automatically change this your data. And now this one as a, like under this I have maintained only this kind of things. So as per our requirement, what we do, all the things are changed, like forecast 30 days, 90 days, this kind of we have maintained. And how to do a forecast in Power BI. Suppose you have a sales value till 2020. What if your manager asking you that actually the meeting will be over in 1 minute, so we can discuss further in the next class. Okay. So I will share this to you, everyone, this video link as well as and the Excel file and Power BI file, so we can discuss further into tomorrow class.
Okay, sir, fine. We will be getting recording also, right?
Yeah, sure, everything. I will send it to you after 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, joining for this.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you.
Bye.